Everybody ready? Are we waiting?
This conference will now be recorded.
Ready? Did you have to call in?
I believe he's on the line.
Okay. Good evening. This is the November 10th, 2025 meeting of the Council of the Borough of Matawan, New Jersey. Pursuant to Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by publishing notification in the Star Letter on January 13, 2025, by sending notice to the Asbury Park Press and by posting. A copy of said notice is and has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the Borough Clerk. A copy of said notice has also been sent to such members of the public as have requested such information in accordance with the statute. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Councilperson Dina Gunn.
Present.
Councilperson Arlen Filas.
Here.
Councilperson Brian Livesey.
Here.
Councilperson Stephen Russell has an excused absence this evening. Councilwoman Suzanne Reynolds is not present at the time. Councilperson Charles Ross.
Here.
Is available by telephone. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Please stand for a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Councilmember Reynolds is
You want to make that announcement?
Yes, Madam Clerk, if you could note for the record that Councilmember Reynolds is here.
So noted.
Except for any first responders, please silence all cell phones. Council and members of the public, please speak directly and clearly into the microphone to properly record for the audio system. At this time, privilege of the floor for agenda items only.
We have a microphone for him.
Cool, you guys make me stand. I love it. Okay. So, Resolution 2511-08.
Excuse me, please state your name.
Oh, John Serto, Matawan, New Jersey, 29 Crescent Place.
Thank you.
Yep, sorry, I forgot about that
No,
part.
thank you.
Okay, so Resolution 2511-08, T&M Associates Pump Station, over $500,000. That's a sole source award and cost scale. My question is, this is a $500,000 engineering award with no evidence of competitive proposals. Is this an emergency contract or discretionary professional services award? Would anyone on the dais like to answer that question?
Be happy to answer all your questions once you're finished.
Please explain the total projected cost since the design alone is over $560,000 and it is expected to reach $2.5 million. That's my time on that question. Would you like to answer that, Ryan?
Is that all of your questions?
No, I'm not doing them all at a time. I'm not doing that again. You guys cannot force me to do that. So you'll answer my question one at a time. Jonathan, you can't force me to say every single question one at a time.
I could
advise Ryan that he has no responsibility to speak at this time. He could let you use your 5 minutes.
Well, it just all got eaten up. You just took away over a minute between you and Ryan.
Can you put some time back on for Mr. Serta?
I will put 30 seconds back on.
30. Wait, I had more than 30 seconds left. I had 3.5 minutes left.
I think that he should
That's
have.
not how it works,
He should have about.
Well, Ryan, you're talking. I'm not asking you to speak, okay? You
can
cannot
ask me
you're
to
gonna
speak.
take away all my time. Okay, and then 251110, before authorizing $3.7 million in payments, can the council publish or read into the record a breakdown of major disbursements residents have the right to know? If any portion involves legal settlements, campaign period expenses, or consulting contracts. Thank you. That's what I have for the open agenda items. Thank you.
Mr. Soto, could you repeat that last one? I'm so sorry.
It's in the record. Thank you.
No, I
No,
would...
it's okay. It's in the record.
Okay.
You guys want to play games with my time?
Okay, well, I can't unfortunately answer it. Thank you.
Anyone else privilege of the floor? So noted. Motion to close privilege of the floor.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion passed.
Under old business, ordinance 25-18, bond ordinance providing for the purchase of certain real property by the Borough of Matawan, appropriating $2,100,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $2 million in bonds or notes of the borough to finance part of the cost thereof. Could I have a motion to open up the public session?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn? Yes. Councilperson Filas?
Yes.
Councilperson Lavisi?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
Yes.
Councilperson Ross? Motion passed.
Thank you. If anybody would like to come up in regards to ordinance 25-18 from the ordinance, may do so now. So noted. Anyone from the dais?
Somebody have any questions?
No questions?
I have a question. Is Councilman Ross on the phone? Councilman Ross, are you going to be supporting this ordinance?
I'm still thinking while I'm driving.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm still thinking while I'm driving. I
Oh,
believe.
okay. All right, I'm going to make a motion to table.
Second.
Just as a point of order, I think that there's, and Karen brought this to my attention during the week, if we make a motion to table, that means that it technically would have to get taken off the table, whereas as a parliamentary procedure, if we make a motion to move it to a definite time, in this case being the December 2nd meeting, then it would automatically reappear on the agenda. So
Sure.
if the intention is to do that, I recommend that the motion be made to move the public hearing, or to move the second reading to December 2nd.
Great. I'll make a motion to move to December 2nd.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Filas?
Yes.
Councilperson Lavisi?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
Abstain.
Councilperson Ross?
Before I vote, why are we tabling?
Because they want to make sure, Charlie, that they have a 4 vote. That's why.
Correct. This purchase is too important.
Bond ordinances require 4 votes in order to be adopted.
Find out I'm abstaining.
He said he
He'll
abstained,
abstain
so on
for
the
now.
motion,
Oh, okay.
so the motion, Councilman Ross abstained.
Motion carries.
So the motion carries 3-2.
Motion carries. The public hearing will be postponed until December 2, 7 p.m.
Thank you. On the consent agenda, resolutions 25-11-01 through resolutions 25-11-04. We're doing, does anybody want any of these resolutions voted on separately? Charlie, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Got it.
Okay. All right, we'll do this en masse. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Filas?
Yes.
Councilperson Lavisi?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
Yes.
Councilperson Ross?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. Under new business, Resolution 25-11-05, awarding 2025-2027 biannual maintenance contract for electro maintenance, Inc. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Filas?
Yes.
Councilperson Lavisi?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
Yes.
Councilperson Ross?
Yes.
Motion passed.
For Resolution 25-11-06, the engineering work is not completed for this, so I'm going to ask to move Resolution 25-11-06 to the December 2nd, 2025 meeting. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Silas?
Yes.
Councilperson Livesey?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
No.
Councilperson Ross?
What is not done?
So basically, there were some issues with regard to reviewing the bids that we had to take a closer look. The engineer still has to do some work on making sure that the low bid was 100% the right one. So there just needs to be a little bit more legwork. My firm is going to be assisting in that endeavor.
Since I am driving, can someone read the actual orders to me? I can't read and drive at the same time.
It's a resolution.
So this was a resolution awarding the 2025 to 2027 biennial maintenance contract for emergency and maintenance repair service for water, sanitary, sewer, and drainage. The award was for...
Enough said. Enough said. Now.
Motion passed. The item will be moved to the December 2 meeting.
Thank you. Resolution 25-11-07, awarding 2025-2027 biennial maintenance contract for wells and high service pumps and sanitary sewer pump maintenance. A.C. Schultz, Inc. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Silas?
Yes.
Councilperson Livesey?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
No.
Councilperson Ross?
No.
Motion passed.
Resolution 25-11-08, authorizing T&M Associates to provide professional services associated with the replacement of the Matawan Avenue and Cross Road pump stations. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Silas?
Yes.
Councilperson Livesey?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
No.
Councilperson Ross?
No.
Motion passed.
Resolution 25-11-09, authorizing execution of a purchase contract for real property located at 140 Main Street and 150 Jackson Street, subject to adoption of a bond ordinance and other contingencies.
I'll make a motion, move this to December 2nd.
Second?
Nope, this is just the resolution.
Yeah, the resolution doesn't require 4 votes, only a bond ordinance does. So you could pass this on a 3-vote majority.
I just thought we might want to move it just because we didn't do the bond ordinance, but if you
So,
so wish, it's
the-
just for you to execute the contract?
Yeah, so to execute the contract so that the borough can begin to do the exploratory costs that are related to potentially purchasing the process.
Okay.
If I wait till December, we are running up against a timeline to be able to purchase the property per
Okay.
the seller's contingencies.
I'll make a motion then.
Yeah, it is.
Second?
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Silas?
Yes.
Councilperson Livesey?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
Abstain.
Councilperson Ross?
So we are going to do exploratory work on purchasing the property, but we won't do exploratory work on selling the utility. That's an interesting concept.
I'm sorry, sir, what was your vote?
Aren't we doing?
Thank you. Motion passed.
So you could do the ordinance. It's not a bond ordinance, so it would pass on a 3-vote majority.
Which is the...
The first reading.
Introduce.
Yeah, just introduce, yeah.
Ordinance 25-19, authorizing acquisition by negotiation of real property designated as Block 26, Lots 1, 2, and 3, and Block 28, Lots 6 and 7 on the tax map of the Borough of Matawan. Could I have a motion to introduce?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilperson Gunn?
Yes.
Councilperson Silas?
Yes.
Councilperson Livesey?
Yes.
Councilperson Reynolds?
No.
Councilperson Ross?
No.
Motion passed. The public hearing is scheduled for 7 p.m., December 2.
And Resolution 25-11-10, payment of bills.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Councilperson Ross, any A or nay?
Now I'm going to pay the bills. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Motion passed.
Thank you. At this time, privilege of the floor.
Bring
Mr. Sir, what can we get him, why don't we give him?
Can John get a microphone, please?
Oh, there's one over there.
You get it. They don't get it. You get it.
Creating a problem for nothing.
So, Jonathan, can I ask that my 5 minutes not be interrupted? I don't want any questions or statements from anyone on the dais. Thank you very much. Okay. Good evening. I'm speaking tonight because the residents of this borough have benign honesty, transparency, and fair representation that cannot stand in a democracy. On October 17, 2025, this borough quietly settled the Borough vs. Carew Matawan lawsuit, a taxpayer-funded settlement, 3 weeks before Election Day. Wow. Yet the public was never informed, and the minority council members were deliberately excluded from every settlement discussion. How can you guys allow that to happen? But you did. Then on Election Day itself, an email written by the borough's own defense attorney surfaced on Facebook. In that message, she admitted that the settlement was kept quiet to avoid its weaponization for political purposes. Really, guys? That's how you feel about the rest of us? You don't care about us? You weaponize it? You hide it from us? That's not confidentiality. That's concealment. Time to protect those in power and deny the residents the truth, because you do that every council meeting. Under the Open Records Act and the Open Public Meetings Act, once taxpayer money is spent, settlement terms and costs become public information. Taxpayers have the right to know. We had the right to know on October 17th, the day the settlement was finalized. That's our money, not your money. Although some of you do pay taxes here, it's my money. I want to know what you're doing with it. By suppressing that information until after the election, this administration deprived voters of facts that they were legally entitled to know before casting their ballots. How terrible they had to play such dirty politics. That is not just a procedural failure, it's an ethical and constitutional one. When minority council members are excluded and their constituents' voices are silenced, those residents, myself included, are effectively disenfranchised. We are denied the right to be represented by the officials we were elected. We didn't elect you, we elected them. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution in Article 1, Paragraph 18 of the New Jersey Constitution guarantee every citizen the right to petition their government and hold it accountable. When public officials conceal information for political advantage, they violate both the letter and the spirit of those constitutional protections. And let me be clear, you may have won the election, but what one was power, not principle. Winning should never be misinterpreted as being right. Every hidden settlement, every unanswered question, every selective enforcement of borough law erodes public trust. Leadership without ethics is not leadership, it's control. And that's all of you want, especially you, Dina. You need control. Transparency is not optional. It's the foundation of good government. Matawan deserves best, and this time, it's this time the borough honored the people it serves. Thank you. My next topic, Democratic campaign donations. I've documented $40,300 in campaign donations tied to the recent borough council election, $34,800 from corporate sources, including $11,000 from Uber alone. I know where the Uber money came, Dina. That's an extraordinary sum for a local race in a town of just 9,500 residents and 2 square miles. It wasn't just any race, it was the one that decided whether the majority of the council would keep control and keep their secrets hidden. Residents deserve to know why corporations are investing tens of thousands of dollars to influence this council. Elections in Matawan should be about community, trust, and integrity, not corporate money and outside influence. Transparency is not optional, it's the foundation of public confidence in this council and our democracy. 3 weeks before Election Day, this governing body approved a $2 million bond on real estate purchase that the public only discovered after the fact. Tonight, you're voting on that same debt plus additional high-dollar contracts without providing full documentation or any review. Taxpayers fund every dollar of these projects. We also fund the rising insurance premiums and legal costs from years of your poor decision-making. 8 or more lawsuits. Transparency, fiscal responsibility, and ethics are not optional. They're obligations. We'll make sure they're enforced. By withholding information before an election, the borough effectively disenfranchised voters who had a right to know what was being decided in their name. I urge this council to restore trust, publish all bond documents, appraisals, and invoices online before any further votes. Let the residents see the truth for themselves. Why does the majority council have to hide? You're not going to hide anymore. I'm going to Oprah every single lawsuit. I'm going to expose how much money, Dina, your bad decisions made. Not only in settlement fees, but the legal costs, because it's millions and millions of dollars, and I have proof. Thank you very much, council.
Anyone else? Privilege of the floor?
Anthony Washington, 16 Orchard Street. This is just a matter of education for the residents because, everybody knows something, nobody knows everything, but this whole thing with the lawsuit settlement is just keeping with a long trend in Matawan. As far as I remember, within the past 20 years that I've been conscious of it, there's been the Alston lawsuit, when the chief, he sued and won successfully. There was a dispatcher whose name is unknown. It was Michael Butler who sued for some sort of discrimination in hiring and won. You have Jen Paglia, the female officer, had 2 lawsuits. Because of that, a lieutenant is now in the midst of 2 lawsuits with the chief, who oddly retired out of like a weird timing thing. But yeah, so now we have this one. And I don't want to, I was going to speculate what I heard about the amounts and what actually went on. But if anyone in the field cares or knows someone who has prosecutorial or legal advice, apparently there was some real illegal stuff that like this case should have gone up for prosecution. The whole people know is about a contract, but I thought, they got a contract to, they doing work they didn't need to do. Apparently, they wasn't doing nothing. And you just couldn't wait the 26 days to let the guy go, like 26 days to just let his contract fizzle out. Like, this is the kind of BS we got to deal with, and it's costing us money for whatever.
Anyone else? Privilege of the floor?
I have something. So we got an email, obviously, about WIPA. The DEP had given us a decision. Obviously, I missed the first 3 minutes, so I'm sure that the WIPA presentation wasn't discussed about, that the DEP had declined us for it, correct? Okay. So I just would like to point out the fact that R&VE, they were the ones that did that whole presentation for us, right? Yes?
And NW Financial, yes?
Okay, but they were the ones that were here. They were the engineering firm. They were the ones that submitted that document, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I find it very disgusting for the fact that anybody can find this on public record on NJ Elect, but the same engineering firm that submitted those documents to the DEP, which we were denied, gave financial help to the Democrats in Matawan, $4,000 to one of the candidates, and to Monmouth County Democrats, where your president over there sits as the vice chair. But we can't, perception is reality here, but the same engineering firm that got us denied, they gave to them. So if you go on NJ Elect and you look up any of this, it's all public record. You can see that Mr. Keaty's firm, T&M, gave $7,500 to each of the candidates for Matawan, along with Monmouth County Democrats, and all of our other vendors here also did it. But they'll all be voted in January, along with Mr. Cannon, who's now the mayor, but he'll be our cannabis attorney again. And we'll be paying his firm, Cannon and McGuinn, $7,000 a quarter to be our prosecutor. But none of that is nepotism. Look it up for yourselves, residents.
Anyone else? Privilege of the floor?
Councilwoman Reynolds, first of all, the DEP denied it, not RVE.
And it has nothing to do with how it was sent in.
That's up to the DEP.
I think
If we know
Charlie,
anything about the DEP,
Mr. Vogel, before you speak, I think Councilman,
I'm going to let him speak. yes.
okay, great,
I can
thanks.
hear
Just
him.
want to make sure you could hear.
I'm not good at hearing, but
Councilman Ross, I think.
I have a question on the denial. Ryan, did you proofread this at all?
So if you're referring to the report, the entire governing body unanimously approved accepting and submitting the report to the DEP.
That is not my question. Did you proofread the report?
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay, you sure you want to answer the question truthfully? Because if you did, then you're as competent as the engineering firm and as our financial advisor. Because there are so many lies that will protect it. And you don't want to put people on employees that will withhold the DEP.
What did he say?
Invest $1 million into maintenance of the sewer facility.
We do.
You read it and you allowed the fine to go through, or you didn't read it, and the engineering firm and the financial firm said that line.
Councilman, unfortunately, I missed the claim you made. I think 14 is the word I heard, but I really didn't know what you said. But we do invest over $1 million into the utility every year.
Look at the budget, Ryan. Look at the budget. Let me finish.
Councilman, we're trying to amplify your voice. We're trying to put a mic on the speaker, that way everybody can hear you a little better.
See if that's any better.
You want to wait 35 seconds? I'll be there.
Is that any better?
no.
Can you hear him back there? It's better? Yes. Continue, Charlie.
Okay, so I'll say it again. Ryan, you claim you proofread the report.
Correct.
Okay, so you didn't catch that we told the BDP we have 14 full-time employees and we only have 7.
We do have 14.
Thank you.
We do have 14, over 14 actually.
14 full-time?
We
Now you
have
11
14
employees in the budget.
full-time
And 4 of them
DP.
are allocated salary.
We do. We have over
The budget's
14.
a lie then. So on the budget, it uses 11. Now we have 14.
What?
Of which 7 are full-time DPW workers.
We have
We have way more than
we have way more than 7. We have a pretty good amount of
Full-time,
full-time
not
DPW
allocated.
employees. They're all full-time actually. We haven't had a seasonal employee for over a year now.
Ryan, go look at the budget.
I'm well aware of the
There's
budget,
11 employees.
Councilman. Perhaps
Okay, it has 11 employees.
we have over 11 DPW employees, correct? Yep, we have over 11.
That we allocate to the utility. But yet we told them.
Yes, every
we have 14
DPW employee is cross-trained and expected to work within the utility. We don't have divisions in the Department of Public Works.
Interesting thought. Okay, so then why do we put on our budget 11?
I don't know where you're referencing 11. As you know,
Look at the budget.
So,
will be there
water and
25
sewer
seconds. I will show you
shares-
what it is. Number of employees, 11.
well, we have more than
Oh,
11,
that's
as you know. We have more than 11, and as you know, we share operating costs both on water and sewer and on regular operating.
That's semantics, Ryan, that's semantics.
But-
We do not allocate $1 million a year in capital.
Yes, we do, sir. Yes, we do.
Now you know.
Yeah,
Now you know.
Ryan,
okay.
did you go back to them?
Again,
Is he done?
look at the budget. You have a capital
I'm
line
more
of
than happy to present to you
$200,000.
all the capital funds that we've expended in the past several years towards water and sewer. And unfortunately, it doesn't support your claims.
$2 million annually.
I'm sorry?
I look at the budget, Ryan, is it $300,000 in capital?
You can continue to reiterate the fact that you look at the budget, but it doesn't unfortunately correct the misinformation that you're stating. I'm so sorry.
It's not misinformation. I already showed it to them. I've asked these questions 100 times to you, and you never give me information.
What are you talking about? You vote on the budget every year. You're part of the finance committee as the chair. You vote on it. You have a very integral part in drafting the budget.
Yes, $6.7 million is our budget for the utility, correct?
I don't know the exact off of my head, but that sounds about right, yes.
No, I know it is right.
Okay,
That $2.2 million goes to debt.
okay.
You have your salaries, pensions, insurance, and all that stuff. And there's a line in there, $300,000 for capital.
So the debt itself is the debt itself represents the investments that we make on an ongoing basis towards the utility.
Sounds like a deal.
That's what the DEP is referencing, Councilman.
So the $15 million has been out there for years.
It's not
Has it been out there
15.
for maintenance? It's not?
I don't believe we have $15 outstanding million on the utility. It may have been $15 million authorized, but I don't believe there's an outstanding $15 million. I would have to review the
$15
audit.
million in 2024 then.
I would have to review the audit, but I don't believe we have an outstanding 15 million. I think it's closer to 9, but I could be wrong.
Let's keep going through this. There was information based on what the DEP says of missing information not provided by our financial firm.
I don't know what you're talking about in terms of missing information. I didn't see that.
No? Okay, let me see here. On page 2.
Okay?
Right there, emergency condition number 5. The department has determined that the borough has not sufficiently demonstrated a lack of financial, technical, or managerial capacity. So, you're telling me the state thinks that adding $36 million in debt over the next 10 years to a town of 9,000 is conducive and good advice for the town?
I can't speak for the Department of Environmental Protection. I have no influence or really any cachet with them. All I can do is reiterate the facts that they presented to the borough in their letter to us last week, where they denied all 3 criteria and felt that our system was in good and fair condition and that we had adequate capacity to maintain our system.
All right, regarding rates, and although the information provided is somewhat unclear, how do we provide unclear information when we try to apply for this?
I can't speak to the DEP. Of course, as you know, they've had significant time to communicate with us.
Again, my question to you was, did you proofread the report that was sent? Because if you did proofread it, you would have made sure that everything was clear, every I was dotted, and every T was crossed. So either you didn't proofread it, or you let a shitty report go to the DEP. And that's my issue. I haven't called to the DEP.
You also voted for the report, Councilman.
Listen, no, I voted to be clear.
That's not what the resolution said. Perhaps you need to read your resolution, sir.
Listen, again, Ryan, I depend on the professionals to send an accurate report. When the DEP
And the report was accurate and professional.
I'm going to question that because I asked the DEP to send me the report.
You're welcome to question it anytime, Councilman.
Myself. And I am going to question it because I am reading what they wrote to us, and it looks like we sent them a half-assed report. And again, I rely on my professionals who obviously are not professional and are incompetent to do their job, and which is why I am going to look at it with a fine-tooth comb, because I don't think in good faith they did their job.
Are they appealing it?
Again, as I let the governing body know last week, I've forwarded it to both the financial advisor and Remington Vernick to review it, and I will have I haven't had the chance because it's only been 2 business days to review it with them and find out if there's other pathways for us to go forward.
I have zero faith in those 2 firms, so I'm going to do it myself.
You're more than welcome to do it yourself, Councilman.
Is an appeal included in the amount of money we already paid them, or will we have to pay them more?
An appeal was not contemplated.
I'll pay out of my pocket.
Okay, that's wonderful. If we find that there is an avenue for an appeal, we'll certainly bring it to the governing body to make a decision to do so.
Yeah, I think if they could give us any additional information on why they think it was denied, that would be helpful. I think I was shocked that they were denied it as well, so.
Charlie, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, just to confirm, no one else privilege of the floor? More?
Oh, good, right.
I don't want to talk about that, but we have the Pixel
Excuse
system.
me, sir,
Guy
state your name
Buckle,
and address,
14
please.
Chestnut Drive, sorry.
Thank you.
We have a Pixel system.
Nixel?
Pickle, whatever.
Nixel.
Don't even know the name of it. But as well as I want to know is, can you put a notice on there that the sweep is going to be coming down our block? Because they come down frequently now, and what happens is they pass by and then everybody runs out and blows their leaves into the street. And it seems fruitless because then we don't have all our leaves when they do come. This morning they came and then everybody came out after they passed. And now there's still another pile of leaves blowing around instead of just being sucked up all at once at the same time. So that would be appreciated. And one more question. The docks at the lake. What happened to the old docks at the lake? Are they going to be auctioned off, or
They were garbage.
they threw them out?
Yeah, we got rid of them.
What'd you do with them?
We threw them
Paid
out.
somebody to haul them out?
No,
Where'd they end up?
I don't know. I assume in a landfill somewhere?
Who authorized that?
I did.
Oh, okay, because that's tax-funded
Yeah,
property.
they had liability and they were no longer in good condition, so they were worth nothing.
Okay, because word on the street is they ended up at a resident's house. I just want to know, because if they're still floating, then I think all the residents on the lake should have a chance to be bidding on them. Thank you.
Hi, Melissa Marinaccio, 3 MacArthur Drive. I have a borough administrator.
Yes, that's me.
Do you live in Matawan?
No,
Do you live in Monmouth County?
no.
Is it true that, according to the New Jersey election, you donated $500 to the Monmouth County Dems, where she's the vice president? I'm just curious because...
Vice Chair.
Whatever.
Yes.
Do you feel like that's okay because you don't live in this county, but you work here? As a resident, I realize it may not be illegal, but it's definitely not ethical, in my opinion, considering I've been coming here since June, and I see how the conversations go. I didn't know who was who, but I knew who I liked and didn't like, and honestly, I thought you were a council member on her side, but I guess you just work for them? You don't think that's unethical?
I don't think it's unethical.
Well, so did you donate in Ocean County, Middlesex County, Mercer
Yeah,
County,
actually,
Huntington County?
Yeah, not all of those counties, but yes, actually, I have donated in multiple counties, multiple candidates throughout the state, statewide office.
Do you work in those counties too? Or just this one?
And actually, I have worked in some of the counties in which I've donated, yes.
And shouldn't you be
lived.
impartial? You don't think that you should be impartial, considering
I think that
that
I'm
you worked?
entitled to my own First Amendment right
Sure
to
you are.
be
I'm just
active in
curious.
civic space, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good that we pay you so much that you can donate to all these different counties, you know?
I can certainly
How
say,
could-
I
We
can
gotta look
cer-
at those bills.
There's 13 or 14 contributions by Ryan and his company, Will Hensel Inc.
I
It's just you.
hope, okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Sporer, 236 Victoria Court, Matawan, New Jersey. I have two...
I'm sorry, can you
Raise the
repeat that,
microphone.
please?
We couldn't hear you.
Michael Sporer, 236 Victoria Court, Matawan.
Thank you.
I have a couple questions that our outgoing chief made a decision. One of them is Lieutenant Lovato. He had his gun taken away twice for domestic violence allegations. How's he a lieutenant, the town doesn't know this, that one of our lieutenant got his gun taken away twice because of domestic violence allegations against him? The second one is another lieutenant, Bosner, who was working out on duty in this gym when there was a car accident and somebody lost their limb, and he was working out on duty in this gym. Third question is, how does it cost $14,000 to put lights in a chief's truck? And why does he get a new car every 1 to 2 years? It makes no sense. Nowhere I've talked to people where it should cost $14,000 to put lights in a Explorer. I just think the town should know if we're promoting people to lieutenant and higher positions and they have allegations against them where their gun has been taken away, the town should know about it. That's all I got. Thank you.
I would just counsel the governing body, you probably already know this, but we're not permitted to comment regarding members of the professional staff or the employees of the Borough of Matawan. So with respect to, just up here, nobody up here should really comment on what was just said from the audience or anything else about a member of the borough's employment.
Abby Berg, Broad Street. Who won the seal contest? Who won the contest for the seal, and how many people entered?
So I'm trying to be cognizant of everyone's time. If you have further questions, I'll be happy to answer at the end.
What do you mean? What's wrong with it? All right.
So, well, I mean, it's very easy.
Yeah, that's a quick question, right?
No
Should be a
one's
quick answer.
even won yet. It's not even gone out scoring yet.
Oh, how many people entered?
I think there were over 18 submissions. I'm not positive.
Okay, cool. And also, when are we going to find out how much you guys are paying the old guy, Caro? Just out of curiosity. Like, when do we get to find out? I mean, not that it matters what we think, but just out of curiosity.
Happy to answer all your questions.
I'm done. That's it.
Oh,
That's my
okay,
last
great.
question, yes.
Sure. So I actually have a whole statement regarding the career.
Oh, do you? Okay, well, I would, excited to hear it.
Yeah.
Good evening, Council. Robert Fauerback.
Raise that up. You're much taller.
Is that better? Good evening, Council, and thank you for your service.
Excuse me, your
Thank
name and
you to
address,
those
please?
who- Pardon
Name
me?
and address, please. Name and address, please.
I'm sorry, yes. Robert Fauerback, 83 Main Street,
Thank you.
Matawan. And I wanted to make it a point to thank you all for your service. Thank you for your participation in our electorals, as well as the people who won and who didn't win. That is a wonderful part of this community that I'd like to see more of and to see less of this confrontation. I think it's just a question of who are the people who are our council and who are the people who are our administrators, and I'd like more leadership from the council. And I appreciate all of the work you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else, privilege of the floor? So noted. Motion to close, privilege of the floor.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion.
Motion passed.
Thank you. At this time,
Yep. So I will read my statement. So first, I'd like to acknowledge what I sense is real frustration. And I think that frustration comes from a place of genuine concern about how it appears that this litigation, the Carew versus Matawan litigation, is being handled. To some extent, I understand it. And there are 4 important points that I'd like to hopefully express tonight, to the extent that I'm able. Not all the facts are out there. And what is out there is incomplete and misleading at best, and at worst, baseless mischaracterization of what's actually occurred throughout this ongoing matter. As I've said before, and will likely say again, this is pending litigation, and it also touches upon personnel. Therefore, I'm extremely limited in what I'm able to say publicly, especially while the case remains before the courts, which it still does. What I can say with absolute certainty is this. The Borough Council has not yet, nor at any point, been presented with a finalized settlement proposal in this matter. A recent court-mandated settlement conference was held, and as a result, a proposed settlement agreement was drafted, and was drafted in the following weeks. That proposal has not yet been presented to the governing body for review or for action. The first the governing body will see the proposed settlement agreement is tonight in the executive session. And I truly have no idea of what the outcome will be. I'd also like to clarify an important point about the legal representation in this matter. The attorney handling this case was assigned to us. It was assigned to the borough through our joint insurance fund. That means the borough did not select or retain the counsel. However, we are obligated to cooperate with the attorney assigned to us. That cooperation, however, does not mean we condone or endorse any alleged conduct or commentary that may have appeared online. Speaking personally, I believe many people get involved in local government to answer a call for service. For me, it most certainly is a call to serve others. So it's especially disheartening to see narratives circulating that don't necessarily reflect the facts or the intent of this administration. While I know it's frustrating that I can't answer every question tonight, I ask those listening in good faith to trust that there is no wrongdoing on the part of the Borough of Matawan. And in this case, sadly, I suspect that that trust may be difficult for some. When this matter does conclude, the borough is, and when the borough is legally permitted to share the full record, it will continue to show all that I've just stated. So for the record again, there is no borough-approved settlement in the Crew matter. The governing body will presented a proposed agreement for the first time tonight and in a closed session, and it will review and may take action. And finally, I want to thank the residents and the officials who have expressed concern and been passionate about this matter. I think it's important. We all are very passionate about that in this room. And for everyone's engagement, it demonstrates the importance of integrity and transparency and care for our community. That concludes the statement.
Why are you allowed to have a narrative when I spoke facts? I spoke facts. When you were allowed to just read it.
You can't just yell out. No way.
I just did.
No. No. No.
Yeah, but there's no second or third privilege of the floor. We've already had the two privileges of the floor. Right, but the chair doesn't have a...
Narratives aren't allowed in Matawan anymore. It's fact-driven.
So Mayor, if you want to make your motion that you were planning to go into closed session.
Yep. Motion to adjourn to executive session.
Motion.
I will not be going to executive session. I was not part of this. I was not included for the year. I was not here to be part of the people that agree to hire Michael Burns into Raynone's firm, and we have Raynone. Michael Burns gave the text messages that let us get sued, and you guys employ him. I'm not here for a broom. I'm not cleaning it up. I'm not voting on it, and I know Charlie isn't either. So you guys do whatever action you need to, but I will not be there.
We have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion passed.
Thank you.
Remember, you're the ones being very political donations to the anti-guns organization.
It's Dina. It's Dina.
Dina, I'm sorry, what did I say? Deanna, I'm sorry. Dina, Ms. Gunn.